Happy holidays. Oh my God, everybody. This is the biggest episode we do all year. It's
This
me,
is it.
Dan,
It's me, Nick. Saint Nick.
and Santa Claus here.
Oh my God.
It's every year. I see the same joke every year, I'm pretty
Everyone.
sure.
I think you do, but either way, it sounds good every time I hear it.
Yeah.
This is the big one. We're
This is
here.
literally the only episode we look forward to doing. All the other episodes are just like terrible. We're just
They're
like, can we just
filler.
get them out of the way?
Yeah, we're just trying to fill space until we can get back to the next one.
Yeah, we hate our lives and we don't even
Yeah.
like this podcast, to be
I don't
honest.
like you. I don't like any of the things that we talk about.
You say so many like racist things off air. I'm like, I really want to end the podcast, but we have to get to the Christmas one.
About you
Yeah.
and Italians and Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
What
I'm
do you
not,
think?
yeah,
Wait to hear
about
about
Christopher
that
Columbus.
statue. Yeah, yeah.
But this is the biggest episode we do all year. It's our holiday gift guide. So if you're unfamiliar, this is like our sixth one, I think.
Fifth or sixth. I
Fifth
can't
or
count
sixth
that high.
one. Basically, Nick, what's the gist of our holiday gift guide?
The holiday gift guide is really where we kind of let you, the gamer, everyone who tunes in, just gamers. They come from all over, they listen from all over, they do whatever from all over. They get stuff all over the room. I don't even know. But this
Uh-huh.
is where they can listen in and we'll give them the inside scoop on some up and coming, really flashy games
We
or
literally
electronics.
we comb the internet. We literally look all over the world and
Mhm.
think, what a gamer like this, right?
Yeah. Well, and then sometimes there are things that like are really hard to find, like unique finds, stuff like that, stuff that you only get at like the local discotheque or something like that.
Sometimes
Yeah.
they might not even be in stores.
Yeah. You have to really listen
We
and
have to
pay
really, really
attention.
dig. So our holiday gift guide, we let you know what to buy this holiday for your loved ones. I'm gonna say every single one of my gifts are
Yeah.
100% family friendly.
Okay. I'm like
Uh,
close to that. I'm like pretty close.
okay.
Okay.
So basically we chopped it up into categories. So do you want to get the categories out of the way, or you want to like come back after the song and say what it is?
Let's come back after the song because I'm
Hey,
literally so stoked.
to be honest, I might add bells to the song. Who knows?
Oh my God.
I
Ho
might drown
ho
out Nick's guitar even more.
ho ho. Holy smokes. Right? Is that what we say? Is that a
Yep,
thing we
that's
could say?
exactly what we say.
Okay.
I can't wait to end this podcast.
I can't wait to edit you out.
Okay,
All right.
Santa Claus is back. He came down the chimney and he's going to give you a big white surprise.
That's the
Wait,
craziest thing I've ever heard. Did you plan that whole sentence?
no.
That's crazy. I actually heard it and I was like, I don't think he knows what he did.
No, it sounds
So,
like a dirty text that I would send someone.
yeah, me.
Yeah. So what we do every year is we break it down. We break down the gifts we got just to make it easier for people to shop or to write them down and
Yeah.
send them to a friend and send them to a dead relative and say like, "Hey, buy these for me."
Yeah, that's what you have to do. Anyone, just listen. You wanted this? We got stuff for grandma. Stuff for your neighbor. Stuff for your neighbor's grandma. Your grandma's neighbor because they're different people.
They
Usually,
might be the same. If
they
you
might
live
be
in
the same
Tennessee, they might
person.
be the same.
I don't know what that means.
So basically four categories, I think.
Yeah, four categories.
So
It's
four
kind of how we
categories.
we go because we don't overwhelm anyone. These
No,
are the
no.
big hitters. So we pared our list down. I think we each had like 337 gift ideas, and we're
Yeah.
like too many. Like it's too much value. People are gonna go broke. We've had people go broke buying all these
We've
gifts
had so
before.
many people buy every
Lawyers,
single
yeah,
thing that we've said
told
every
us
year.
stop.
We tell them stop listening.
That's exactly what we
So the
said.
first category is video games or games, anything
Yeah.
game related. If it's a new for any new console, that's
Oh,
basically the
that's
first category.
yeah.
The second category, what's the second category?
Electronics, like different like handheld things, or like maybe like gear that goes toward the games
Yeah,
sometimes.
gear is a good word for that.
Yeah.
The third category is lifestyle. I never know how to like what to call this
Lifestyle's
category.
like I don't know, like you get something really cool that's gamer related, but it's not for
Yeah,
gamers. Like it's
but
like we did gamer
it's not
fuel,
a video
remember?
game or it's not a
Yeah.
console.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always have trouble like what to name that. I always name like I think geek stuff or nerd stuff, like
No,
whatever.
and you don't use lifestyles.
Yeah, I don't approve of many lifestyles.
And you don't use them. The condom.
Oh.
That's what I was referring to.
And I doubled down the joke and made it seem
You
like I
did.
was really rude.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the final category, stocking stuffers. Everyone loves a stocking stuffer.
Everyone loves a stocking stuffer, honestly.
I just Nick said earlier a stocking stuffer that was kind of like rude about my brother earlier. I didn't really like it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But we're not really rude, or we're not kind of like dirty on this podcast. But we're just here to let you know what you're in for this holiday season. So get a pen, get a
Hmm.
pencil if you're old
Hmm.
fashioned, piece of paper,
Get your notebook.
Get your notebook.
Start writing this down. You're gonna want to gift these again and again and again.
So wait,
Even
you
when
just
people
want
are
them to
saying
keep
no.
buying the same gifts?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, fair enough. So we're about to start. So Nick, give me your first video game recommendation off your holiday gift guide.
The first one's like it's sort of political, but I think it's like tongue in cheek. I think it's very funny. It's called Make America Great Again.
Okay,
Okay. But
it
it's
sounds simple enough.
spelled
I kind of know.
Grate. It's actually a cheese-based game. It's actually really, really fascinating. So it's from Truth Social, the company that brought you
Can
the
I say
website.
something?
Yeah,
There's
go
not
ahead.
enough cheese-based games out there.
I agree. There needs to be more.
Yeah.
This one's really cool. So it's essentially you follow a cheese grater in a cool red cap. Um, and what you do is you have to run around and grate cheese and like you get scored on it. Basically, there's a cancel meter that follows you from behind. So
Okay.
it's left to right game. You remember those old games? You
Yeah,
move from the left side of the
like
screen
Mega
to the
Man.
right. Sonic, there's a ton of them.
Yeah.
I think it's a good move. But this one follows you as a cheese grater and you have to go around, grate some cheese, like put it on spaghetti,
So
noodles.
so
Yeah.
you're a cheese grater with a red hat,
Yeah.
and throughout the level you stop and grate the cheese.
Yeah, and you have to grate something to get past it. So like the cancel meter is coming for you
Okay.
because there's a meter from the back and it's trying to cancel you.
What sort of levels are we talking?
I don't have all the levels, but it's like different kinds of places you would need it. An Italian restaurant,
Yeah.
home, like whatever. Like
Yeah.
one of these is church. I don't know why you'd need a graded church, but it could be
I've
there. I
never
could see
grated
it.
cheese in church, but I would like to.
Yeah. You fight bosses such as like Parmigiana Harris, Barry Swiss Soto, Gouda Giuliani, Feta Putin. Like there's a whole bunch, a
Gouda
series.
Giuliani
Yeah.
might be my favorite. My favorite thing you've ever said.
So anyway, you have to stop the crooked cheese from
I mean,
stealing
of course, it
something.
sounds like, yeah.
Yeah. It's an erected picture of cheese, so you have to stop it from stealing the erection. It sounds dirty, but it's
Okay.
not.
Yeah, it's
Anyway, the graphics
what's
aren't great.
so
Oh, go
what's it
ahead.
for? What's the price or
So that's what I'm getting at. The graphics aren't great. Truth Social hasn't done many video games, but this one is just going to be for Xbox 360 or PS3. So it's a real niche market. Like not a
or
lot of people. Yeah,
so they don't know which one they're releasing on, or oh, like they release on both?
you can do both.
Okay.
I know you're trying to catch me in one of these little silly things, but this is a real game that I'm actually excited for.
So can you buy it physically or digitally?
Yeah, this one's physical only. You have to get the copies. They made a whole bunch at Facebook headquarters. Usually your uncle posts about this game, I guess,
Okay.
all
Yeah.
the time. Yeah,
Okay.
so I think it's pretty cool. It's fascinating. It's a different take on things. Like it's cheesy, but it's cool at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I mean, like I said, there's
Come,
not enough cheese related games.
yeah, this one comes out January 6th, so it's right after the holiday. I find what was the tagline? You're constantly grading your family members, grading your neighbors, grading your coworkers. And I thought, whoa, that tagline
Whoa.
is
I mean, that's
gritty.
political, but not political. Like this
Yeah.
sort of pretty much is family friendly.
Yeah, it kind of is. Anyway, I'm really excited for
Can
it.
you do me a favor though? Can you read off the names of the bosses again?
Yeah. Parmigiana Harris, Barry Swiss Soto, Gouda Giuliani, and Feta Putin. So
Fed of Putin.
yeah,
I see the final boss.
I guess I don't know. And
How much?
anyway,
So how much is
th
this?
$34 to commemorate 34 indictments or something. I'm not sure, but
$34. Yeah. It's
yeah,
yeah. It's a very unique price. You don't hear too many games, $34.
it's a very
Especially ones
specific
that are
price.
two generation consoles ago. Just letting you know. It's a very unique situation.
Sure is.
And it comes out after the holiday, correct?
Correct. Right after the holiday. Yeah.
Right after the holiday. So still put it on your list.
If you know someone who would really get a kick out of it, like just put it on your radar, get it
Okay.
there, and get it before they're
I
gone.
might buy a bunch just to put in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Put them in my fridge. They're cheese.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's great. I love it. Thank you for telling me that.
Absolutely. It's a good game.
So
Hmm.
mine's sort of like the first synergy Hollywood video game collaboration,
Okay.
crossover event, pretty much. So you obviously know Final Fantasy VII, right? I think everyone in the world does.
Yeah.
So
Big
probably the
game.
most,
Huge.
yeah, it's probably the most famous PlayStation 1 game of all time. Uh, you also, if you love movies, you also know the movie Seven, correct?
Okay. Yeah.
The
I love that movie.
1995 film, Brad Pitt.
Kevin's Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman. Like,
Yeah.
so basically, both of them have big anniversaries coming up.
Okay.
So Square Enix, the company that owns Final Fantasy, and Hollywood decided to like do an unprecedented collaboration. So
Whoa.
as a cross promotion to celebrate both anniversaries, they took every scene of Kevin Spacey in the movie
Yeah.
and replaced it with the main character from Final Fantasy,
Cloud Strife.
Cloud. So basically, every version of Seven, the movie, has now
Okay.
been replaced with a PlayStation 1 character. And
Wow.
but the other side is legally they had to replace
Cloud
Cloud with Kevin
with
Spacey. So
Kevin
he's now
Spacey's
in.
character.
So Kevin Spacey is now in Final Fantasy 7.
Okay.
I think the gaming industry really wants to give him a second chance and like, like to each their own. Like they said he was really good in that one Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So they just
That's
said like, hey, if this one's a hit with
forgot.
Final Fantasy, like we want to put him in more games. Like we really think he didn't do anything wrong. That's what the gaming industry said.
Yeah, of course, not us. This is the gaming
Yeah,
industry
this gaming
giving him a
industry.
second chance.
So if this works, he'll be like literally replaced. He'd be put in every Final Fantasy game.
So he's the opposite of getting canceled.
Yeah, so they're trying to like uncancel him.
He's uncanceling right now.
Yeah, but since he can't star in movies, they're trying to put him in video games.
Now what system is this for? Because Final Fantasy VII already came out. I'm very
So
confused.
here's the deal. So every copy of Final Fantasy VII and the movie 7,
Uh-huh.
like if you own them digitally, they're going to be updated digitally. So if you own them on the PlayStation Store, it'll just be
Yeah.
an automatic update.
Wow. This
So
is
if you
pretty
after the
big
update,
stuff.
you start playing Final Fantasy VII, whoop, they're Kevin Spacey, right?
Wow. Yeah.
But if you own a digital version, updates via any online store. But if you have a physical copy, like a VHS of the movie 7 or a physical Final Fantasy 7,
Yeah.
you have to turn it in to the government or burn it.
That's crazy. You're not allowed. It's like
You're not
contraband.
allowed to have it because it really like the government's like really trying to
Crackdown.
make things right
Make
with
things
everyone
right.
involved.
Did you say make things right? Like correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to burn it. Like you can't get away with owning it. You can buy it anywhere. Pretty much like I said, if you own a digital version, like it'll just update it individually. Like people who sell it at like retro stores, you might
Hmm.
get arrested for having an original copy.
Wow. This is like
Yeah.
contraband. This is crazy. So this series of events, it doesn't even sound like a game that you're buying. Just sounds like something that's happening to you. Like it sounds like it's against your will, and it sounds like it just
Yes.
happens to you.
I
It's
guess you're
kind of
right. I
weird.
guess it's not really a game. It's just like something that's like a big event that's happening.
When is this going to happen? Midnight at some point,
So
or
basically, well, I'll tell you the price first. The digital upgrade for both the
Mhm.
game or the movie, it's only gonna be $7.
Seven? I get it. Final Fantasy
So
Seven.
yeah,
The movie
it's a
Seven. I like
nice
that.
little gag. Not bad. But if the penalty for not updating it
Yeah.
is $7,000 and 7 years in prison.
Oh, that's crazy.
So
So
you'll go
it's
to jail for
both.
7 years if you try to avoid updating and putting Kevin Spacey in this game.
Well, I have a copy of the game, so I think
You
I'm
have
going
to
to
turn
burn
it
it
in.
after this.
You
Yeah.
should. Can I tell you? You should not have told me that.
I actually plan on turning it in, so I'm fine.
Okay. As long
Yeah.
as you
I
plan on
wouldn't.
turning it in.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
The window to do this is around September 7th, 2027, because
Okay.
that's the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy 7. So you can't do it until the week of.
Okay. It's very.
Uh,
So hurry up and wait, huh?
yeah, but
Situation.
the government's picking now to start sending letters out to let everyone know it's happening.
Okay. This is taking me
So
by
it's something
surprise.
that's
I
something
don't
that's
even
happening to
know.
people. It won't
Uh-huh.
happen for another 2.5 years.
Okay. Giving them the heads
And
up.
yeah,
And I
I think
have
it's
to
a great
pay for
idea.
it too. I
I
don't
think
like
the
the idea
gaming
that I have to pay
industry.
for it.
What's that?
I don't like that I have to pay for it.
I mean, but like it's $7.
Mm-hmm.
How about this? Would you rather buy a $7 sandwich or not eat a sandwich and go to jail?
I would rather pay for a $7 sandwich.
That's exactly it.
You raise a good point. I'm glad that you spoke
So anyway,
knowledge here.
I know Hollywood, a lot of actors, a lot of liberal
Hmm.
Hollywood won't want Kevin Spacey back, but I think the gaming industry is really willing to give him a final chance. You like what I
That's
did
pretty
there?
good. That's pretty good.
So coming soon or not coming soon. I don't really know.
That's crazy. So, is it going to be the updated Final Fantasy VII, the old one, everyone?
The old one, like the one
Okay.
just for the PlayStation 1.
So, does Cloud Strife say all Kevin Spacey's parts in the movies? Because he doesn't usually speak.
No, so Cloud Strife in the movie
Hmm.
won't say a word.
He's just quiet.
They just edit out all Kevin Spacey's dialogue. But in the Final Fantasy game, where
Hmm.
Kevin Spacey will now appear, he re-recorded all of Cloud Strife's lines.
Oh, wow, that's pretty fascinating. They had time to do
Yeah,
that.
he had plenty of time. I don't know what he was doing, but they just said, "Here's a mic."
That's fascinating. A lot of people are going to be mad at this, but it's interesting. That's for sure.
Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it.
It's
I'm
good.
not really sure why I'm promoting it, but I mean, hey, this is the land of the free. I mean,
Hmm.
you know,
I think it's going to be interesting when I'm watching the movie Seven and I see Cloud Strife in handcuffs yelling detective, except it's just going to be instead of
it's gonna be a dot dot
detective
dot.
dot dot dot
Yeah,
detective. Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's really good. Wow.
So yeah, that's my first holiday gift video game idea.
And that was a
That I think
video
you
game
should.
idea.
I think it was yeah, it's pretty much a video game idea.
Can I quote you? That was a video game idea.
Yeah,
Like if I talk about this with you later, you're gonna say, yeah, that was a game.
that was a
Is
game.
that
Yeah,
correct?
I
Okay.
mean it's a game that exists, just an
Or
updated form.
okay. Well, I really appreciate you bringing that.
All right. So what do
Um,
you got next for another video game related thing?
another video game actually coming out pretty soon. This one's gonna be Ganja Ganja Get You 420 Christ.
Okay. All
This
right.
one's brought by the Catholic Church. It's co-signed by the
Oh,
Pope. I know what you're
they
thinking. You're
don't
like,
make many
ganja,
games.
ganja? No. Well, they're trying to tap into the market for like adults who smoke weed.
Okay. I mean, there's a plenty of them.
There are plenty now. I mean, dispensaries everywhere. It's becoming legal everywhere. I think
Mhm.
the church has been losing followers because of the whole pedo thing. A lot
I
of stuff
think they've
going
been
on.
losing followers because not enough people are smoking.
I think people are smoking and thinking, oh, well, I can't do that if I'm also Christian. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
this is the church's idea to turn it all around. It's a first person shooter, but you don't really shoot. It just takes place where you can see from the eyes of the person. And the name of the character is Guido McSermon. Pretty heavy handed.
Mick Sermon, like
So get this.
MC, M,
Yep.
lowercase c, and then
Yeah.
capital Sermon.
Guess what? He's a part time priest, but the
Uh,
kind that can get married. Like they're super
oh, like the
progressive.
cool priest.
Yes, this is like super progressive. I'm
Okay.
really into it. So, it's you play as Guido McSermon, and you're in the sleepy tent of Hell Yeah, Virginia, which I thought was crazy. The
Okay.
church is going to just go off and go to Hell Yeah, Virginia.
All
They've done a
right.
lot of research on this, but the idea is you're navigating the dispensary while also navigating your soul. And I was like,
So
whoa.
it's a first person game, but it sounds like a
Yeah,
simulator.
it is. So it's kind of like you're going around place to place and just
Okay.
living your life through the eyes of Guido McSermon, which is crazy. Like
Okay.
one of the options, you can press a button for smoke up, pass to your left. And I thought this was crazy in the preview. When you do pass to your left, you can choose to pass a Eucharist to your left or the bong. And I was like, holy smokes.
Oh,
The
yeah. Can
game
I
is
be honest? You
letting
don't
you
see
do
many Eucharist in video games.
yeah. There's like a hunger meter, but like you can subside it with munchies or parables. And I was like, whoa, like my mind was
A
blown.
hunger meter. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty cool.
does it look like, is it newer graphics, older graphics? Like, does it look like Doom or
No,
does it
like
look
it
like
looks pretty good, like
like
Doom
4K
exactly.
graphics?
Yeah, it's on PS5, PC.
Oh,
What's the other one? Yeah, Xbox. Like the whole litany of them. It's new. It's fresh. They even in the first one, I think there's like a level one. You start out, it's like a Christian thing. You're in the woods. You don't know what's going on. You're baked out of your mind, and you see the star in the distance. You walk towards it because it's got smoke going towards it, and you smoke the three wise men. It's a kind of weed, and then boom,
I had it.
Jesus is
Okay. I
yeah
had a feeling that's where this is going, but it
yeah
still caught me off guard.
yeah. It's
That you woke up,
crazy.
even though, did you say you wake up in the woods?
Yeah.
So didn't the three wise men walk across a desert?
Yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. It's
Okay.
both. It's a lot of things changed, and this game
Yeah,
is like
honestly, like the last
revolutionary.
time we read the Bible was probably grade school, so it could have changed in the last 25 years.
Yeah. Like there's a picture of you passed out with weed in your hand, which I think was
Hmm.
pretty cool. Like you could look down and
Is that the
see.
box art? It sounds like really cool if that's the box
Yeah,
art.
it does. And it says Silent Night. Yeah, right. And then like it's like you light it up. But the Pope co-signed it.
Okay. It's a
Pope
great thing for a
co-signed it.
person that smokes weed to say.
It's, listen, it's the Catholic Church. They don't really know.
Yeah.
You get a chance to deny your best friend like three times, like Peter did to Jesus. Like there's a lot of like deep religious touches in there, but like you can throw baked wafers or you can eat
Oh,
them. Like that's pretty cool. And I'm like, oh,
I
body
like
of Christ,
that.
body of Christ.
So
Yeah.
it's sort of like one of those games where you can kind of choose to be like an evil version, like Mass Effect, where like you have a good meter and a bad meter. Like if you decide to smoke the weed, you're on a good side. Like, or
Yeah.
does that
Yeah.
make sense?
And then I believe so. But it's really fascinating. This one comes out on Christmas Day, which I thought was like,
Oh, that
whoa,
makes
cool
total
touch.
sense.
Yeah. Now, what do you think the price is for ganja? Ganja get you 420 Christ.
I mean, 420, $4.20.
You would think it's 59.99.
Oh
I
my
thought they really
God.
dropped the ball on that, but
A full price for a game that
full
doesn't sound
price
like
game.
for a game that sounds like not a lot happens.
No, I mean this is like they said it's like over 100 hours of just navigating your soul. So it sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Red Eyes of Christ, like you get
The
stigmata,
hold on, the
or you,
red eyes of Christ.
yeah, he didn't have red eyes.
Jesus Christ, red eyes.
Yeah, yeah. From all that weed
Oh
smoking.
yeah, he was a big pothead. Yeah, now that
Yeah,
makes sense.
a weedo.
Yeah.
Um, Even cooler, like you get to a level you can unlock edibles, I think. And if you have
Oh,
too
I like
many
that.
edibles, you sleep for 3 days and you wake up.
And like, do you have to turn off
Mhm.
like? Does your character just have to
You
actually
get,
sleep for 72 hours?
yeah, you get the spins. It's pretty bad. It's rough.
That's pretty good. I mean, it actually comes out this year. It's not too bad. Like you can pre-order it, right?
You
Or
can
do you have to
pre-order
go to
it. It
church and
comes
buy it?
out. You pre-order it. You have to get it from the church.
Oh, got you.
So it's
Okay.
delivered. They're gonna have a whole bunch there. You can either choose in real life, which I thought was a cool touch. You get in line for the Eucharist, and you know it says Body of Christ. You can say no, ganja, ganja, 420, Christ, and they'll hand you the
Oh, so you get up to
game
get the body of Christ, and instead of him giving, if you say that word,
and give you your
put,
game. You have to have a receipt.
does he
I
put
mean,
it in your
it's
mouth? He puts it in your mouth though.
yeah,
All right.
yeah,
I like this idea.
cool game. I don't
So
know. I
say it
like
again.
it.
Ganja, ganja.
Ganja, ganja. Lost my page. So, oh, here it is. Ganja, ganja, get you 420, Christ. So,
I mean, it's a long title, but I honestly, it sounds worth it. And I can like honestly see myself playing it for hours.
yeah, just zonking out, dude. Like hitting the toke of what do you call it?
Yeah, you know I zonk.
Zonking.
I'm zonk right
You
now.
zonk right now. That's so looking forward to that one. But Christmas Day, full price game. So we'll look into it. But for all the major systems, get your munchies, get your
Get your
Christ. You know
munchies
what I
on.
mean?
Get your
Yeah,
Christ on.
yeah.
All right, I love it. So my second one, my second video game suggestion is okay, VR. Everyone has a VR headset, right?
Yeah.
So VR is like huge. I mean, there's a game for every relatable thing or every funny situation, anything like that. But I feel like they're still missing one situation that happens to a lot of people.
Okay.
There, so there's one thing I haven't seen replicated yet, and so coming soon is clogged toilet VR.
Oh no, that sounds
Now I know what you're thinking.
wow.
I know what you're
Yeah.
thinking. Ew, that
Okay.
sounds nasty. I don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want a VR bathroom where I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Okay.
It's actually a game where it's post you clogging a toilet. So you have to be confronted by people catching you clogging a toilet or it overflowing, and you have to lie to them and maybe say like, "Hey, it wasn't me."
So you don't see the toilet, right?
No, you every level you start off outside the bathroom. You can't go in
Oh,
the bathroom.
okay. It's
So
clogged.
you leave the
It's
bathroom, you
already
never actually
clogged.
go. So behind you is the door,
Okay.
and there's different levels. Like one's your work bathroom, and you just clogged it, and
It just happened.
people start smelling it. They get employees to like go in and try to fix it, and you hear coworkers talking. They're like, "Oh
Oh
my
my
God,
God,
who
and
did
you're
it?"
you're in the bathroom.
Yeah,
So you have to get out. Oh my God, that's
yeah.
scary. This is like I'm getting
Another one
anxiety.
is like you play as a little kid, and you're over
Okay.
you're upstairs in the bathroom, and your mom and dad are cooking food in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and you clog the toilet, and it seeps through the ceiling into the
Oh
kitchen.
no, that's crazy. That's so insane that that could
Yeah.
happen to someone.
So like you
So
have to like lie to them. You can choose to
yeah,
lie to them and say, "Hey, it wasn't me." Like I don't know what you're talking about.
what would you
Like
say even as a kid? I don't even know. Like dada?
you would probably look down. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can choose to attack them too. I mean, it's VR.
My God, this is crazy.
Different levels. You're basically being questioned about like if it's you. And you're allowed to say it wasn't you.
Oh, so you can. So this is a game of like truth or lie sort of
Yeah, yeah.
situation. Hmm.
But you will be penalized if the game finds out that you're lying.
Who's penalizing you?
It gets through to the sensors, like it's hooked up to Wi-Fi. The
But
company,
who's penalizing you?
the company that,
They'll fine you if you lie? Then
yeah,
what's the point of the game?
just to see who lies about clogging toilets. I don't know.
Oh my God. What was the name
Uh,
of the company? Hold on, I didn't catch that.
I didn't
Did you
catch that
say?
either. I'm not really sure where it's coming from.
That's crazy.
There's
Okay.
so future DLC is like, well, at different levels, there's a pool party or a church. So just imagine the same scenario, like you clog the toilet in church and you come out and
Yeah.
everyone's like, "What the fuck?" or "What the heck? What's
What the
that
heck?
smell?" And you're
Yeah,
like, "I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. I was just praying," like
I
that
was
kind of
just
stuff.
praying in the bathroom. I just locked the door to pray.
So I know there's planned DLC
Uh,
where you are actually in the bathroom, you're on
okay.
a toilet while another person on a toilet clogs theirs. So you can
So,
look around and you look down and you see like blue liquid and like it hits
yeah.
your shoes and stuff.
Hold on. Hold on. You
Or
see blue?
brown liquid. Yeah,
You
yeah.
see blue liquid? Okay.
It could be
That's
different
fine.
colors. You don't know. I mean,
You're right. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
yeah. So brown water hits your shoes and
So
like,
is this I need a VR headset to play this game, right?
yeah, yeah.
And then seeing like I move my head and I can see
And
around
you
the
can walk
toilet.
around the church. You can walk around your office. Like
Okay, I
it's
like
a
this. It's
really
pretty
cool.
immersive.
It's a really cool idea.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Uh,
How do you lie to the people? Is it like you pick a button? Can they hear
yeah,
you
there's kind of
talk?
like prompts that come up and say something like, "Hey, do you know who clogged the toilet?" And you can like, it won't pick up your voice, but it'll see the options you pick.
So the game gives you the options. And if you pick the wrong one, they're gonna find me.
Yeah, like they give you an option to trick you.
Oh my God.
You should know what the answer is. You did it.
I would that's pretty hardcore.
Yeah. So the price is
Okay.
really funny. The price is $6,006.
Oh my
So
God,
it's kind of like a
that's a lot.
gag because like if you look at it upside down and in a mirror, it spells
Uh-huh.
poop.
I was gonna say that looked like boob, but I
No,
guess
it's poop. It's
now I get
poop.
it.
You got to
Poop.
look at it upside down and in a mirror though. It's the only way a
Good
joke will
good
work.
gag. A little expensive for a gag, but
You can buy it for
yeah.
the MetaQuest, Apple Vision Pro.
Mm. Apple.
There's no actual release date for it. They don't know when it's coming out. They're still in
Mm.
the prototype like beta phase right now.
Okay.
They said too many of the testers have been having seizures from how lifelike and relatable it's been. So
That's kind
I
of crazy.
I want to guess like if I had to like assume 2028.
Okay. 2028. Is that when the spoiled milk game came out? I think it's
Yeah, I
around the
believe
same
that might
time.
come out a double package.
I was gonna say that's a double package game if I've
Sour Milk
ever heard.
VR is
Yeah.
another one. Yeah.
Watch it and
So
a past episode. I know that was coming out in a few years, and I think we're getting up to it.
yeah,
So
clogged
it
toilet VR. I think it's like going to be a
that's
really big gift
awesome.
this year.
I'm looking forward to this, and I know the pundits are gonna say it's pretty shitty. Womp
Yeah,
womp.
you can assume the reviews, but honestly,
Do you think you could do anything else in that toilet?
like coming out of the bathroom,
Coming somewhere into the
that might be future DLC.
okay,
I
that's
mean,
kind of cool.
not knowing from experience, but you can also clog toilets that way too.
Wow. Okay,
If you're
it's
like
pretty
really,
crazy.
if you're built up for like a year,
Yeah, like yeah, I understand. That's crazy.
it might stain the porcelain though. Who knows? I don't really, actually, I don't know like the graphics,
Yeah,
like what it actually, like it might be crappy graphics. I just know like they sent me like a write up of it.
they sent you a write up.
Yeah, the
The
company.
company that
They
you don't
want
know
me to
their
talk
name.
about it.
The one
I,
you don't know their name.
so for every one they sell, I kind of get like a kickback.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, and I know a lot of people that like
Yeah, you know a
clog.
lot of people.
I know a lot of people that clog toilets and don't talk about it. So
Yeah, I guess you're removing the stigma of clogged
yeah, like I
toilet
don't want
talk
people to
about it.
feel
Yeah,
embarrassed. Like feel like that's a group, a minority of people they don't talk about enough in the news. The mainstream media they don't talk about people that clog toilets. And honestly, I think it's whoever gets elected president. I think they should do something about that.
we know by now.
I wanted to keep it vague, but yeah,
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
yeah.
Well, that really t threw me for a loop. I was gonna say push me out the door into the bathroom door,
But
took me
you
out the
can't go in the
stall
bathroom door.
door.
So
Yeah, you can't go back in. So wow, fascinating. Well, I can't wait to look for that. Where did you say it was available?
2028.
2028? We don't know
Yeah.
what stores or anything yet.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
it's too far out. Okay.
Company didn't tell me.
Mine, next one is going to be an electronic device. This one's like it's not really a
Oh,
game.
are
It's
we in
something.
the electronics category?
Yeah, we're done the games.
Oh, okay. My bad. I completely forgot. Yeah, so now we're in the electronics category now.
Yeah. So if we move on to the next category, this one isn't a game. It's an electronic device. It's not even necessarily electronic, but it's not a game, but it's video game like. So this one's like if you have a gamer, he has all the games, he has all the controllers, he has everything.
Uh-huh.
This is something new to get him. It's called the 369 Infinisuck. I know what you're
Three,
thinking.
six, nine, Infinite suck.
Yeah, it's just a name for it. Trust me, it's not gross. It's not dirty. I know a lot of our things come up and you always are like, oh, is it sexual? This one's not. This
I
one's
do
really
ask that a
weird.
lot. Yeah.
It's actually the first ever 369-degree infinity sphere camera.
Okay.
Yeah, it sees more than 360 degrees, which it's some new technology. It no one understands how it works exactly. There's only a few of these that exist. They found them. No one's 100% sure who makes it. Um,
Hey, that's pretty crazy.
it's nuts. Right now, it's super radioactive. You can't even go near it. But this device, if you put it on a countertop, will float and will show you everything in the room, everything outside the room, and the future of the room. So it's really cool. One of the cool things you could do
Is
with
it,
it,
can I ask, is
yeah,
it alien technology?
I doubt it, but it could be. One of the cool things that you can do with it, if you get it for the gamer in your life, they tell you to swallow it. And if you swallow it, it will tell you the exact time and date that you're going to die. It's pretty scary.
Uh, Wait. So hold on.
Hmm.
You give it to the gamer.
Yeah.
The gamer swallows it.
Yeah.
and the gamer tells you,
No, no, no. It tells the gamer.
and it tells the
It comes
gamer
back out.
after
Yeah,
they swallow it. So it comes
yeah,
back out of their mouth.
yeah. Or their
So it's
butt.
more like a gamer thing that tells gamers when they're going to die. It's not for any other use.
Well, you can use it to spy on people. You can use it to tell other people when they're gonna die. They said if you touch the hieroglyphics part, you can learn any language in 1 second. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's
I was
pretty
like,
cool.
whoa,
Yeah.
that's really fast. You can spy on people, government agencies. There's a line here that says time has no purpose.
Okay.
It's really crazy. It's only
Uh,
369 bucks, but it's the
that's not bad at
369.
all.
I know for that price, you can literally, it's like Rosetta Stone, but also can kill you, but also let you know when you're gonna die. I don't know. It's exciting.
I mean, that's pretty much what Rosetta Stone does anyway.
Yeah, kind of. This one's a limited supply. They don't know how many there are. They keep finding more and more of them underneath the desert. So
Okay.
it comes out for officially for sale, 12/3/45/67.
12, right, December 3rd,
Yeah.
the year 4567.
Yeah.
I mean, we might still be making holiday gift cards then, so
We might. I think
put
it's
it on your
also
list.
it's
Honestly,
cool,
put it on your list.
cool that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yeah. They say the tagline is it whispers in ancient tongues for those to hear it. And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
cool."
that's like a cool catchphrase. That's like McDonald's, like we got the meat. Isn't that McDonald's catchphrase? Or is that
Yeah, that's the
Arby's?
exact same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one inscribing on it that makes everyone think it's from them, but they claim to not know, but Galoob. So
Oh, Galoob. They used to make the Game Genie.
Game Genie. So it's probably like some kind of viral, really cool video game related thing. And I think you
That's
could
really
buy one
neat.
for a loved one, buy one for people who've passed.
Again, can I be
Yeah.
honest? Another family friendly item.
Yeah. I think this one's perfect for anyone. It's $369 and it literally can do just about anything. So no brainer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really stupid if you don't get six of them for your grandma.
Sign me up for 6 of them for my grandmother. I want to know what's inside of her, outside of her, and like
And I
see
want to know when she's gonna
369
die.
degrees.
I honestly do.
My grandmother?
I want to know when your grandmother's gonna die. Yeah.
Yikes.
So I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, that's it.
So I guess my first electronic is, well, I mean, Nick, what's a gamer without headphones, right?
They have to have them, right? Otherwise, I'm not a
Uh,
gamer.
I mean, it pretty much immerses everyone. Like a gamer is kind of like a nobody without a cool Razer headphone, right?
Yeah, they
So
have to have the
Razer
cool one.
wanted to kick it up a notch this holiday. So coming soon is the Razer G Hole Pro.
G hole?
G Hole, yeah, the Razer G Hole Pro. I mean, it's
Okay.
got it all. It's total noise reduction,
Hmm.
memory foam cushion, THX 7.1 surround sound. I mean, all these things
Oh,
that are awesome, right? It
yeah.
does require a steady Wi-Fi though.
Okay.
So it has to connect to their server. They have a private server. So it doesn't actually connect to the game that you're playing.
Okay.
So the main thing the headset does is it mimics the feeling of having your head up against the wall of a glory hole.
That's crazy. So hold on. It's a headset. It connects to Wi-Fi at their headquarters, not the game you're on, and it mimics a glory hole, a specific one, a
Yeah, like
random
as if
one.
like your ears are
Hmm.
up against the glory hole. Like
Like your
you know
ears
how people
are.
put their mouth up against the glory hole, where it's
Yeah.
you're putting your head up against one.
Yeah. So
Uh
can you turn your head sideways or no? Or I guess it's
no, it's
just
just a
a
headset. It's just so that it gets the sensation that it's something's going in your ear.
that's crazy.
So
And
there's three
people
unique
want
settings.
this, right?
What's that?
People want this.
They actually requested it.
Okay, keep
This is like the
going.
first
Oh.
write-in one.
Okay.
There's three unique settings. Number
Mhm.
one is truck stop.
Mm.
So you'll feel the sensation going in your ear like once every few hours. Again, it's not connected to the game you're playing. It's just like its own thing.
Okay.
The second setting is National Park restroom. So that's like two
National
times an
Park.
hour.
That's true.
Uh, and the third setting is New York Club. So that's both sides
Oh
every few
my.
seconds.
Oh my God. That's
So you'll just get like, yeah, I don't want to get
yeah.
dirty, but you know,
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna feel that one.
yeah. I mean, I know, can I be honest? I know a
Yeah.
lot of people that would love the second setting.
Yeah, that makes more sense. The third
And
one,
it's
maybe
not
so
even a
much,
weird
but
thing.
yeah.
I think I know a lot of people that want that feeling, but just also want a game.
In their ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of people who
It sounded like
are
that was a question.
no, no, no. I totally agree with you because I can picture a few people who listen that are friends of ours
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
they're asking us about this kind of action.
Yeah. So the price, it's free. It's actually the only free item on.
It's free. Oh my God, this is crazy.
They are trying
Huh.
something new. So every state has a designated restroom as a kiosk that
Huh.
you can pick up
Okay.
one. You can even try them there.
You can, okay, that's pretty
You can
exciting.
try them out. Like
You want to know if
any
it fits.
hardcore gamer would want this in a heartbeat. It's actually out now. It's been out for a couple of years now.
Oh, this is like new technology
My
that I'm
cousin just
finding
picked
out.
up.
This is crazy.
Yeah, my cousin picked up four like a month ago.
Uh-huh.
He hasn't returned my phone calls, and his wife said he won't come out of his room. But I mean,
Wow,
that's
that's
like
crazy.
good sign, right?
That's a great sign. That's amazing. It must mean it's really
They
working, I
also
guess.
said that their Wi-Fi bill went up.
So, okay, I want to just let's take a moment to think of that. So you pay for
Yeah,
Wi-Fi, right?
yeah.
Now, when you don't use it, your bill doesn't go down, and when you do use it, it doesn't
But
go
when you
up.
use too
So
much,
I'm
like if you're using something that requires a lot of Wi-Fi,
no, I didn't know that was a thing. I think it's just they give you Wi-Fi.
yeah, I know. I think it's a new thing
It must be
with
brand
this.
new. That's
So anyway,
crazy.
the Razer, the Razer G Hold Pro,
And Razer makes this, and it's the Geo
Razer
Pro,
officially makes this,
and it's free.
and it's free. I mean, this might be the first Razer product that's free.
Your Wi-Fi is not going to be free, but
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the only catch 22.
that's not the expression. But yeah.
They actually wanted to start. So the funny thing is, when they
Hmm.
started giving them out the free, they started giving it to homeless people.
Okay.
But they didn't tell the homeless people what it was,
So they just put it on their heads. They thought it was
and they put it
earmuffs.
on the third setting, and they didn't tell them
Oh,
what it was.
I don't know why they didn't just leave it at the second setting. Was there a real need to?
No, the versions they gave the homeless people, there was only the one setting.
Oh, that's
It was
crazy. They
only the New York
made.
Club. They wanted to see how what people could endure in their ears,
Hmm.
and all those
And
homeless people are dead
you
now.
earlier said family friendly.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
You don't think you can give this to your grandfather or your grandmom?
I could.
Everyone's curious.
Hmm.
So anyway, my
It's
cousin
out
loves
2 years
it.
ago.
It's out.
Cousin loves it. Yeah, 2 years ago. This is the holiday gift guide that we're
No,
bringing
dude, it
here.
already came out. It's free. My cousin
Okay.
has it. A
Yeah.
bunch of homeless people have tried it,
Okay.
so
They're
it
gone.
seems
They're
good
not
to
with us
go.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
that's it for my one electronic.
that's
Yeah.
that's a gift that keeps on giving, I
I
would
mean,
almost
honestly, I
literally.
have read reports that some have malfunctioned and just haven't stopped.
Hmm.
They kind of like they put them in like a landfill somewhere. They buried them.
Okay. That's who knows? That's maybe
Maybe
almost sounds dangerous,
might
but
be worth something in the future. I don't know.
get digging, folks. Um, so my next one is actually a handheld device.
Okay. Oh, that's
You
perfect for electronics.
Do you know the old Tiger games where you could have like it was like two buttons and you could like it would light up on the
And
LCD screen?
would always have one screen and kind of
Yeah.
things on top of it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, it's a throwback to that. This one is actually saucy guys. It's Date Sim 2049. And I'm like, "Oh,
Date
it's the
Sim
future."
2049. Okay.
Beep boop beep boop. It's like a futuristic dating sim. Um it's a revolutionary new sim where girls finally say yes to gamers. And I'm like, oh,
Oh,
now
I'll
I
tell
see
you.
where this
Yeah.
one's going.
Yeah.
I know where it's going. Um, this is actually made by, there's a couple companies that are sponsoring it, but it's being spearheaded by one individual because
So it's
it's
not
not
made
released
by
yet.
these. So who's it made by?
It's actually got one creator, Skater, King.
Okay.
He's this like crazy inventor and he's like getting real hopped up. He's going through a whole bunch of procedures and people are excited about this
Okay.
because he creates some vivid content. Um, it's a handheld device. Like I said, in this one, it's the girls always say yes to the gamer. I guess
Hmm.
gamers are tired of not getting success with the ladies. You know what I mean?
I mean, every second of my life, even if a girl sneezes, I say God bless her. She says no.
No. Yeah, I've actually seen that happen, folks. Like that really happened. Um, so in this one, you get to choose your hair, choose your eyebrows, choose your nose and ear hair, which I thought was crazy.
This is pretty
Um,
advanced for a Tiger Electronics game.
yeah, well, this is all you do. You just pick your hair type, and then you choose your bush, and then you choose your body hair. It seems like whoever was obsessed with hair, but
Okay.
people are loving this. And then you pick your girlfriend. You just say like blonde, unsuspecting brunette, redhead who can't say no. I don't understand what they mean, but it's all in the alpha stage currently. So right now, I mentioned his name, Skater Comic King, and
Uh-huh.
he literally has this stuff. It's on loose leaf and stuff. Like he already had a symposium where he showed this to a bunch of these companies, and they're signed up. But it's on loose leaf. It's written on his walls, like in pen and marker, and like scrawled on the walls.
Okay.
And then it's in Excel documents. It's all over the
Oh,
place.
he's
Oh, it's crazy,
okay.
but it's people are really getting ramped up for it.
Again,
So
this sounds like really high tech for a Tiger Electronics game that it seemed that from what I remember, they looked like pretty archaic.
yeah, you just walk down the street, you pick
Hmm.
your bush, your eyebrow color, your hair. It's a lot to do with hair. Like obsessed with it. It's kind of scary. Um,
I,
you're always angry around these girls, and then the tech will let you like go up to them, and there's a weird action button that makes them say yes, and you just ask them
there's
on a
a
date.
weird action button.
Yeah, that's
A Tiger Electronics usually has two buttons. So there's a weird
walk
action.
action button. Yeah, that's it. You pick your eyebrows, your beard hair, your ear hair. It's
What
just
is this
all
called
that.
again? Can you repeat?
Dates him 2049.
Okay.
And now
Can I ask what the 2049?
that's the catch. It's probably not going to be ready till 2049. There's a lot of legal issues.
So the guy who created this
Yeah,
named it after the year that he predicts the item was going to come out.
I guess, or it's a happy
Or
coincidence.
it's okay.
Um,
Okay.
it's you're going to get so much action-packed action is the tagline on this one. Um, even crazier is there's tiny blurbs of dialogue.
Uh-huh. In
Uh,
a Tiger Electronics game.
yeah,
I just want to make sure I'm thinking of the same thing.
yeah. But the sorry,
Just
something in my
want
throat.
I just want to make sure. Just because like I'm amazed at this technology to be honest.
That's why it's going to take so long to come out.
Actually
2049.
now the year thing makes sense.
It does. So you walk up to people and there's mini blurbs of dialogue. It's only like one line. It's not that complex. But for the handheld, it's going to be really big undertaking. But they remove the word no from it entirely.
Oh.
Like there's no no at all. Like that's
Don't you
kind of
not let
cool.
your girlfriend say no? So it's sort of like something you would like.
I don't have a girlfriend
Oh. Because they said no.
because she said no. I asked her on a date. Second date, no.
And then she married you.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
So this game sounds amazing.
It sounds amazing. It's just such a long wait time. We don't know
But
how
it's a
long it's
handheld,
going to be.
so I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I could play it on the toilet. I could play it on the toilet, on someone else's toilet.
Yeah, you could play it while playing the toilet
I
sim,
can play it
technically.
in the clogged toilet VR game.
That's what I'm saying. That's kind of crazy. That's the idea behind it. It's just like a grab and go, easy to get. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
What's
power to the
the
gamers.
price? Because I know the year. I know the
They
high-tech graphics that are going into this.
they're not sure. It could be like $75.
They're not sure. So the
Yeah,
company that has all this high tech, all these notes about it, they have an
yeah,
exact release year, but
yeah.
they don't know the price.
They want to test the market by 2049. Money might be replaced by Glorp Glorps, and then they want to.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So then they'd have to change that. So
That honestly, that's a
yeah,
good answer because that makes sense. You don't know
it does.
we're not gonna have a paper money.
How do we know? Do you know what I mean? Glorp Glorps are going to
Yeah.
run the day. So
All right. Where could you buy it? I don't think I asked where can you buy it? Like when
down
it
by
does eventually release.
down by the river so far.
Okay.
Hmm.
So do you have to, is that where the guy is?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Good answer.
kind of like a troll,
Okay.
river troll.
So you meet up with this guy, you get this game in 2049. Is that what you said?
Yeah, 2049.
All right. Well,
Mark
I
your
look forward to it.
calendars.
I might not be alive.
Going rate, you might be.
So maybe I'll buy it for my great grandkids.
2049, like 2049.
Yeah. What is that? That's
Your
like,
great grandkids are going to show up in like 20 some years.
I might get crazy tonight. Who knows?
So far, you are getting crazy tonight.
So anyway, it's a great item. I
Hmm.
still have a lot of questions, but I guess they can wait until it comes out.
Yeah, I'll look further into it. I'll get
Yeah.
more info for you. Yeah.
So my next tech item
Hmm.
is you have a Fitbit, right?
Yeah, I do. That's oh my God, it's right here. I love these
So
things.
look, he's showing it off. It's extremely helpful. What is it? kind of helps you go on a diet with your healthy
Yeah,
lifestyle.
my
Like,
steps. Yeah, yeah.
what is it? Your heart rate, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what it is.
So Google realized they didn't, I mean, because it helps with every single person in the world, but Google realized they didn't make one for a specific genre of person.
Oh,
So they wanted to create a Fitbit for the gamer, the ultimate
okay.
gamer. So they created something called the Fit 8-bit.
Fit 8. Fit.
Fit 8-bit. Yeah, like 8-bit
Okay.
graphics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get it. That's okay.
It doesn't do anything that the regular Fitbit does.
Oh,
It's just for gamers again, but it's specifically for gamers over 35
oh,
who don't want other people to know that they play video games at that age.
oh, okay.
So what it does is once it senses, like it actually picks up if you're around more than one person.
Hmm.
So once it senses that you're around more than one person, like a friend or at like a dinner party or something, it automatically has an alert and it has like a voice come out and say something that like people that age usually do and not play video games. So it might be like, alert, your first class ticket to Paris is ready, or alert, your
Oh,
sports team
wow.
just won fantasy football league, or alert, your Ozempic shipment is ready. Like something
Oh,
that all these
that's
normal 35-year-olds are doing because you're too embarrassed to admit you play video games.
that's fascinating. So, like, can you fine tune it? Like, do you get to pick the alerts, or is it
No,
just
it just
random?
doesn't like it doesn't even have a clock on it.
It just say like it just knows when you're around more than one person.
Yeah. And I
Oh,
think currently it only has like 5 sayings, but it'll just go off
okay.
if you're drinking with friends and like, oh, what'd you do Saturday night? And then Saturday night you probably played games for 4 hours, but your alert will go off and say your Bitcoin just went up. Like, like something all the people that 35 or older, are into.
That's kind of crazy, and it just yells it randomly into the room,
Yeah.
like in the middle of no conversation. Just it's oh sorry, my watch. I guess
Yeah,
that's
sorry. And
me.
they're like, "Oh, is that a Fitbit?" And you're like, "Actually,
Hmm.
it is." Because
Oh, because you
because
don't
if
want
you
to say
say
what it
you don't want to
is.
say what it is,
Yeah.
you have to log into your Google account to get it, obviously,
Hmm.
just
Hmm.
regular Google account. So the price depends. I was holding off on the price, but the price depends on how much a big loser you are.
Oh wow.
So when you go into Google, they're gonna quiz you on how many game consoles you own, how many video games you
Oof.
played.
Yikes.
So the bigger the loser, the higher the price.
It sounds like this sounds like it could get pricey for some of the people who listen to this podcast, actually.
Yeah, so like if you're a huge gamer, this might cost like thousands of dollars, but
Oh my
then
God.
your friends won't know that you're a big loser.
It also sounds contrary because if you're a big loser, you're not out with people all the time. Why would you need that many excuses? Because you're hardly ever out. I think one excuse would cover it because you go
Yeah, but
out
you're
once a
like
month.
too, if you're a big loser who plays video games, you're too anxious and nervous to tell people that you don't want to
Yeah.
go out. And you always
Hmm.
go to events that you don't really want to go to, even though you just
So,
want to sit in a
so
robe on your
video
couch.
game losers are the ones that are going out all the time because they can't say no to go home and play video games.
Yeah. They get dragged to the bar all the time, so might as well pretend you're somebody else.
So the gamers in this instance are the ones who aren't able to play the games.
Yeah.
I'm just
So,
making sure to follow this.
so I
Yeah.
guess you're right. I mean, I didn't think of it, but I guess you're right. The
Hmm.
Fit 8-bit takes you away from the gaming
Yeah.
to tell
And
other people that you're not gaming, even though you
yeah,
want to be.
even though you want to tell them that you weren't gaming, correct?
Honestly, this might be controversial when Google finally releases it.
Yeah. Sounds it.
I don't know when it's coming out
Mm.
because they're still doing the background checks on all the people that signed up for the beta.
Every single individual.
And all these gamers, like, they have so many consoles in their living room, and it's just like, oh my God, all these fucking losers just signed up. Like, so
I'd say I can't wait, but I don't really know the target audience still. Like I feel like it's
like,
gamers
is
or
the target
not
audience gamers?
gamers.
Is the target audience people that actually want to go out? And if so, why would they buy this?
Yeah, it does seem confusing to me, but you found it, and it's a gift for, again, I don't know who
Everybody.
it's for, but everybody,
My
also
grandma.
everybody.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine? You're ready? You're at a bar. You see like an 85-year-old woman. You're all talking in a circle. You're talking about like fun stuff. An 85-year-old woman. You're like, oh, what did you do last night? And all of a sudden, her watch goes off, and it's like your Bitcoin's up. And so I know
She's been
that she's over
investing in
35.
Bitcoin. And she's over 35 and then she invested in Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I think it's going to revolutionize social
something. I
hangouts
think it's going to
or something.
revolutionize something. Yeah.
Something, yeah. Well, I can't wait. What was the name of that device again?
The Fit
Fitbit
8-bit.
8-bit?
Yeah.
8-bit. Okay, that's kind of cool.
So was that all of our electronics?
Yeah, I believe so.
So you don't have any electronics, right? So we're gonna
No.
take a break, and then when we come back, we'll do this two other categories.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I love a good break.
All right. Santa Claus. We'll be right back. I don't know why I keep calling myself that. Okay, we're back. We have two more categories left. Nick, I'll let you start off what the next category is.
Next category is going to be lifestyles. So these are like things that aren't just like a gift that you get one time. It's like something that's not necessarily an electronic device. You don't plug it in, you don't
Yeah.
charge it. This is just something you get for someone who potentially is a gamer, or if
Hmm.
you're a gamer, you want one anyway, right?
Yeah.
This one's I'm dating someone kit, and it's like with the exclamation point in it. So I'm dating
The
someone kit.
I'm dating someone Kit.
Yeah, it's a kit. So
Okay.
it's a conglomeration from Sean John and Ninja. And what it is it's literally like a
Sean
kit that
John the clothing line?
yeah,
Okay.
and Ninja. I
The
mean,
the Twitch streamer. Yeah.
yeah, like this is literally the perfect combo, dude. Stop trying to derail it. I mean, this makes sense to me. I don't know why you're
Okay. I'm
questioning,
listening. I'll shut up.
That's fine. You can, and I welcome questions. So this one, you order the kit, it gets sent to your house, right?
Okay.
Boom. You open it. There's gonna be a couple mystery things, but the first thing that you'll notice in there is it's a complete set delivered to your door in discreet packaging, and it
Okay.
makes it look like you have a girlfriend. That's the whole idea.
Oh.
The only way to get girls is to make it look like you have a
So is
girl.
this sort of the same thing like the 8-bit fit?
A little bit. Only this
Yeah.
is going to be for girls. So this makes total sense.
Oh.
Their tagline is the only way to get a girl is let them know you have a girl. I'm like, oh,
I
damn.
like that.
399 bucks.
That's a
Sounds
lot.
pricey.
That's a
Hold
lot of
on.
money.
Sounds pricey, but I didn't tell you what's in the box yet.
Okay.
So it comes in discreet packaging. By discreet, I mean it's got like hearts all over it and kiss marks on it, which is cool. It's like,
To make it
oh,
look
it's
like
from a
wait, to make it
girl.
look like a girl kissed the
Kiss
box?
the box. Yeah.
Is that
In
what
fact,
girlfriends do? Do girlfriends kiss
I guess
mailboxes?
I've never had one. I have no idea.
Okay.
So even crazier is we have women at the factory, I guess, wherever it is, and they will kiss the box. It's real
So
kiss marks.
you're forcing
They're getting
employees.
paid, okay?
Oh, okay. So honestly, could it also be guys that are kissing the boxes? So you don't know who the employees are.
Yeah, could be. That's fine.
Oh,
A lot of kisses on that box. I don't know.
okay.
So you get it, and it's actually it has a name on it. It says label your girlfriend from Nashville, and her name, Faye, came, or excuse me,
Okay.
Faye, good girl.
Say it again. Hey, girl.
Faye, good girl. I had something in my throat.
Okay.
Okay. So her name is Faye Kagirl, and it in the box, it's covered in kisses, has all this cool stuff. It's a package that'll let you make your own hickeys. So like it'll look like you have kiss marks all
Oh.
over your neck. There's a perfume, but a lot of people complained it smells like latex and butthole on glass. Which whatever, like that's still fine.
Okay. Okay. That's a pretty specific
Listen,
smell or
I
texture.
don't know. I have yet to get mine. I ordered one a week ago. It takes
Uh-huh.
like 6 to 9 weeks to get here. So I'm like, well, I'm
Okay. Yeah,
waiting.
send me a link because I would know. I would love
I
to
will.
know.
There are wax lips shaped like your choice. You can pick thin lips, heavier lips. There's one called front lips. I don't even know what that is. And then,
Okay. Front lips. All right.
yeah. Um, this one also, if you pay $40 extra, you get the digital package.
Okay.
So it's new AI technology. It will actually make an Instagram account and then post at you like, hey, Instagram. Hey, this is at you. Hey, Instagram. Hey, babe. And it just says, hey, babe, over and over. I think
Okay.
that's the only thing it can say, but makes sense to me. It'll
Okay.
do vanish mode where it randomly disappears and like
Uh,
will shut down the account for like a week at a time,
oh my
which is
God.
crazy. Yeah.
Just like a
It
real life girlfriend. They'll just stop talking to you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It pumps you up. Don't ask about showing it your penis. It'll gasp every time. And
Okay.
I know everyone out there is like rolling their eyes, but like makes you feel good. So this one, it was released 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I ordered mine. I haven't gotten it yet. It's brand new, and it's essentially like I'm dating someone here. The kit.
Exclamation point.
Yeah, but it's the only way to get girls. So it as long as you seem like you have a girlfriend, you'll be able to get other girls. Like that's
I not a bad idea for gamers
okay.
because as we know a lot of gamers they don't have girlfriends.
Oh, it comes with like 13 bottles of baby oil. So
Okay.
whatever you need that for. That's fine.
All right. I have so many questions, but I might just hold off on them
Okay. I mean, I'm
until I get one and then I'll just ask you the questions.
Yeah, I order yours today. If it takes 6 to 9 weeks, it probably already should have had it ordered, but that's fine.
Okay.
Maybe it's like a late Christmas gift type situation.
Okay.
Get the little nerd in your house like something to get because he comes out smelling like latex and buttholes, and he has kiss marks all over his neck and hickeys. Like girls are gonna start noticing him, and that's
Okay.
gonna get him girls. So
Okay. I listen, I think that actually goes great with the 8 Fitbit, but hey, what do I know?
I know. I think it's crazy.
So my lifestyle. So I have a few lifestyles. I think I'm just gonna name one of them because I'm looking at two of them that I have for suggestions, and one of them is better than the other. I feel like one's more accessible.
Okay.
So kitchen accessories. Nick, every gamer has a kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Everyone needs one, especially gamers. Gamers need to like cook up their hot pockets while they're playing like old retro games, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you're a gamer, you definitely know the PlayStation franchise God of War, right?
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah.
And the main character Kratos, right?
I love him. Yeah, I relate to
Uh,
him.
so PlayStation decided to combine kitchen and gaming with the official God of War branded toaster called the Cray Toaster.
Great toaster. I really like the name. That's
Cray
good.
Toaster. So maybe with those unfamiliar, Kratos, the main character of the game, he's all white. He's all colored white because it's the
Mm-hmm.
ashes of his wife and kid who accidentally killed.
Yeah.
While with the Cray Toaster, you can take ashes of your loved ones and make them into toast.
Oh. Hey, hold on, your loved ones? I missed
So
something here?
humans, animals, you can even do your own. You can like pre-sign up
You can
so
do
if
your own.
you when you pass, someone can put them in the toaster. You just pour the ashes in the toaster, you
Okay.
set the timer, they come out as toast. I don't really know the technology.
It
Uh,
sounds, is it legal?
I don't really know if it's legal.
Okay. It's
But I'm
so
not
you're
really sure how it works.
describing cremation, it sounds like.
Yeah, but we're making it fun. Like kind of like how God of War made cremation fun.
I don't think God of War made it fun, but
I mean,
I
he made
mean
it
there's a
like
little.
he
Mhm.
did it as like a gag, right?
I don't think he did it as a gag. He didn't.
So anyway, basically the look of it is just like it's
Mhm.
kind of like a generic stainless steel toaster, but on one side it has like a PlayStation sticker on it.
Okay,
So,
okay, that's
so
just the PlayStation logo.
yeah, so like
Hmm.
you could also buy a toaster at Target and do the same thing,
You
but it
could.
doesn't have the same tech, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't have the same tech that, and correct me if I'm wrong, a full body or what? What are we putting in the toaster?
No, someone's ashes.
Oh, so okay, I already have
So
to
say
have the
your grandma
cremation
died.
process
Say your
done.
grandma
Yeah.
died, and you're like, oh my God,
Yep.
what am I gonna do with these ashes? I can't just leave them in an urn.
Yeah.
And then you're also like, I'm hungry. So it's just
I never,
you
I
know,
didn't make
you're
that
never
connection ever
hungry while you're
before, but
talking about someone's ashes.
not usually. But you know what? If it ever did come up, this product sounds like it would
Sometimes ashes get me hungry. I don't know. And then it is, you know, um, and it's so crazy because I would buy this. I just wish I knew someone that died. Like I don't know anyone that's died. My like I
ever.
everyone I know is alive.
That's insane. That's the scariest thing I ever heard.
It's gonna be available at Walmart, Amazon, Bed Bath and Beyond.
Okay. Uh-huh.
The price is gonna be $2,005 for a toaster. But that's the
2005.
year God of War came out.
Oh, thank you. I knew there had
Yeah.
to be a
The
cool
pre-order
catch.
begins
That's
next
pretty cool.
March. I don't know when it's actually coming out, but the pre-order is next March, which would be the 30th anniversary of God of War. Or
Oh,
the 20th anniversary, 20th anniversary, sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I was balancing it because I had two lifestyle gifts and I'm like, one might be better than the other. So I went with the better deal. I think that you can actually save a lot on like funeral costs if you just make them toast.
That's I still don't, I'm kind of a little amazed actually that I haven't heard of this product. Like I've been looking online for video game stuff and I didn't find that at all anywhere. And when
Okay.
does this come out? When did
They
it?
don't know.
Oh, maybe that's why I couldn't find it. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
PlayStation, they're not really sure
And
because,
PlayStation makes it or sponsors it or how does that work? Who
well, they
makes the
put the sticker
toaster?
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, so who makes it?
I don't know.
Is one guy selling them or
It might be. It might
it
be the guy
might
that
be
created God of War.
it might be
He might need
what's
money, so he made a toaster that turns people's ashes into like it's kind of like Kratos. Like you ever play the game and you're like, I kind of
Mhm.
want to be like Kratos.
Yeah, all the time.
There you go.
And
So
you
so the
does it
Cray
come with a
toaster
special
to
butter or how does that work?
what's that?
Special butter come with it or
No, no, you just gotta eat dry
regular?
toast, dry
Oh,
ash
you
toast.
have to eat dry ash toast. Who wants to eat that though? I'm still the target audience.
Well, here, I mean, listen, like with a lot of gifts for Christmas, like you'll be walking around Target, you're like, who would buy this?
Yeah,
There's someone out there.
that's a good point. Someone's
Maybe
gonna
a
buy it.
God of War super fan, a
Okay, I
PlayStation
agree.
super fan.
or
Someone that
hungry.
just like wants to eat toast. That's like
Hung,
to snack on toast.
a hungry Ash
Hungry
lover.
Ash. Yeah.
That was your
So
nickname in high school, wasn't
Hungry Ash. Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Because I ate so much toast and
Because you
drank so
love
much.
Pokemon,
Yeah, yeah.
the show.
But that's it.
Hmm.
That's the bigger one that I chose to go with. So the Frey
Pretty good.
toaster, don't know when it's coming out, $2,005.
That's kind of wild. Yeah,
So do you
I
have
canceled.
another?
No, I canceled mine.
Okay.
It's, you know, want to know why?
Why?
It was a toaster.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, and it made you put ashes in it and they came back out ashes.
Oh, so like a normal toaster, like
Yeah.
not a PlayStation branded one.
Yeah, for like 30 bucks.
Well, who wants that?
Well, that's just it. I had a whole thing on it. I had the price, I had everything else. Gamers might want it, but yours blew mine out of the water. So I think I have to just say shout out to the one that you went with. I give you full credit.
So I mean, I'll briefly mention the other lifestyle one I had. It was called the Goodnight Gamer Pack, and it's
Okay.
basically like a bed set, like a pillowcase, a sheet, and so
Oh,
gamers usually when they're not gaming, they're thinking about gaming.
yeah.
So basically, the bed set is we'll give them that experience while they're sleeping.
That's pretty
So it
cool.
comes in instructions. It's basically you make the aura around the person sleeping. There's always got to be another participant. So there's only two sets. There's the Mortal Kombat set and the Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
So it makes you feel like you're still in the game. So with the Mortal Kombat set, the person has like a pillowcase that's like Kano and the blanket looks like Goro. But
Hmm.
the other participant has to make you feel like you're in the game. So they get to punch you.
Who's
They
the
get to
other
kick you.
participant? I'm really trying to
It
figure
could
this
be
part out.
anyone. Could be your
Your
mom.
parents?
If you live in a basement, yeah, it could be your
And if
mom.
you live alone and you're over, like you're almost 40,
You can't use it without anyone else.
so do they check your ID?
Yeah, you have to put an emergency contact on the website when you buy it.
They check with the emergency contact to
Um,
see if they even know you.
there's a Mortal Kombat one. It
Okay.
also comes with a little like little body of wood with spikes
Oh
because
my
like like
God.
Mortal Kombat, you can fall on
Yeah.
spikes. So you're allowed
Yeah.
to push the person laying down on spikes.
Wow. Fatality?
They're not like legally. Once you buy this, the person laying down and sleeping isn't allowed to move or wake up.
Legally?
Yeah.
So legally they can't wake up, something you can't control.
I didn't write the rules. I mean, it's just in the instructions.
And who makes
And
it?
the other set, what's that?
Who makes this?
Good Night Gamer bed set.
Okay, that's fascinating. I gotta research immediately after
The
this.
other one they made is the Grand Theft Auto one. So it also comes with candles, but the Grand Theft Auto one is the other participants allowed to punch you, shoot you, take your money, and run you over.
This is in the house?
Yeah, to make it seem like it's Grand Theft Auto. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where the how the car gets in the house.
Well, you're allowed to drag the person. You're allowed to do whatever you want with the person sleeping.
You're allowed to do whatever you want with them.
Yeah.
This sounds like crazy to me, but that's, I mean, gamers get into all
Um,
sorts of gamey stuff. So
they're testing it out. It's not out yet. It's gonna be $3,000, but they're testing it out at IKEA. So a
you
lot of
got
people, you can do it to a stranger at IKEA and
you
try it out.
you gonna pay if it 3,000 for this experience?
For it's just gonna be a candle,
Okay.
pillow sheet, or a
Okay.
pillowcase, and a blanket. That's it.
And is there technology involved that keeps these people from moving?
No,
Is
just
there,
like they're
they
not
don't
allowed to move.
supply they don't
Yeah,
supply a car
like there's
or the
actually a one eight
spikes?
hundred number for the other
Yeah.
participant to call if the person sleeping moves.
And also, I'm just verifying another thing here. The spikes aren't included?
They are an add-on.
Okay.
That
So you
wasn't a
can
question. That was a statement.
okay. I feel better, I guess, knowing that.
Yeah, but like, or you can make your own. You can kind of help with the environment. Like if you want
Okay.
to be like, I don't want to be buy the add-on. I'll just make my own spikes and
Oh,
roll the
okay.
person on them.
Okay. I like that idea.
Yeah.
That's sort of good, sort of
Good Night
interesting.
Gamer Pack. Buy it, check it out. Go to IKEA, test it out.
$3,000. Go to
Three thousand
IKEA.
dollars for a pillowcase and a bed sheet.
Now, that's amazing. I gamers really will find new ways to just stay in their games.
They gamers got a game. I know you said that all the time before.
Any future games they might have in store for this kind of
Just the two
technology?
pack. I think they were trying out a Call of Duty one,
Okay.
but it was just someone was just shooting the other person's leg constantly.
Oh, okay. I mean, as opposed to knocking them into spikes and killing them, I guess
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Well, who said they died?
That's a good point. You didn't
Yeah.
say that.
So I guess this is it. This is the home stretch, our stocking stuffers.
Oh, this is where
Right?
everyone kind of gets in because a lot of what we talked about is expensive stuff.
Yeah,
It is
so
pricey.
these are literally all the knicknacks you can buy. Go
This
to
is the
a
small
corner
stuff.
store.
any
I
corner
some of
store.
mine I found around the world.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
we'll have to.
literally found them and I sent you pictures of them.
I didn't.
If
I'll have to recheck
we
my
want to
phone.
burn through them, just to let people know, these are the easiest things you can end up seeing.
Yeah.
So you want to let me know any stocking stuffers?
Yeah, I have a few. I know you probably only have a few because
Yeah.
you're a bit of a slacker.
Yeah.
For me though, one of the coolest ones I found was the sad libs. You have to pronounce it right. It's
Sad
like
libs. Like
Mad
sad.
Libs.
Yeah.
It's like Mad Libs, but sad libs. You have to say it
Sad.
like that too. Yeah,
Like an
sad.
accent.
Yeah. They're essentially Mad Libs books, but they're already filled out with stuff to cuck liberals. So it's like very,
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, it comes with liberal tiers for 4.99. You get to stuff
Okay.
it in there. The problem is it's Dasani. So like a lot of people are like
Nobody
I'd
drinks that
rather,
anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'd rather go without it. But I mean, it's pretty cool. They're cuck a liberal near you. So I thought that
Oh,
was
I like that.
pretty
That
good.
seems
And I
like a
was
good
like,
fit in a stocking too.
yeah, small, easy.
One of mine is the gaming greatest hits cassette tape. It's a
Gaming's
cassette.
greatest hits.
Yeah, so it's a cassette tape with all the things your parents said about you while you were gaming.
How did
So
anyone get that
it's like the
technology?
audio of your mom and dad saying like he's starting to smell. I wish you pulled out. Like we should just leave. Like let's just go tonight. Leave him here. I think
There's
there's
no
like
hope.
10 tracks on each side,
Now, is it the
but like
same for
10 full
everyone, or
conversations. Like the tracks are full nights worth of conversations.
that's wild? I mean, that
Yeah.
could take you a long time to get through.
Yeah. I mean, they might sell another volume. This is volume one.
And this is for on an individual level. Like, I'll hear my parents,
Yeah. Like
or
they're
will I
made
hear your
specifically.
parents? Yeah.
Well, I think it's like random.
So you just hear my parents.
Just random parents talking about a guy gaming.
No girl gamers? Is that
Could
how
be a
you
girl
feel?
gamers. Yeah.
Oh, I was just making sure.
Girls game too.
Oh, I was just making sure you felt that way.
All right.
Another stocking stuffer I came up with was a couple of these are like from parents, actually, oddly enough. The one is going to be a gamer cleanup bag. Pretty cool, right?
Okay.
Essentially, it's called Power Up to the Curb. And once you reach a certain age, like parents want to get their kids like a gamer bag. So you shuffle it up, it's really small. You get it, and you put all your gaming stuff, you just shove it in this bag, and then you put it on the curb, and they have a company that'll come and take it. A lot
Okay.
of parents of people over 30 are employing these gamer bags. It has like Mario on it. You can have
So it's like a
Samus.
little trash bag.
Yeah, kind of. It's almost like a 46-inch, like 32-gallon trash bag with 3-ply lining so that nothing can get out, nothing can escape, nothing
Okay.
can leak.
And you'd put your kids' video game
Games.
consoles in it
Dude, all
and
their stuff.
throw them outside.
Once they're over like 30 or so, you just put it all in there, you tell them it's going away to the magical land, and then the rest, the company takes care of the rest. It doesn't even say.
All right. I
They're
like
like
that.
$5.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fits in a stocking. Perfect.
Yeah.
Another one of mine. I'll read mine are like really tiny. Mine's a prepaid phone card.
Oh,
Call of Duty prepaid phone card. It's like a prepaid phone card. Anyone you gift it to, they have to join the US Army or the British Army
oh,
as if they were in Call of Duty. So like there's no refunds. Like if I gift it to like my son
he
and he
has to
opens it
go.
and says like, "Oh my God, Merry Christmas. What is this?" Like a prepaid card. There's a knock on the door and he gets dragged to the army.
Oh, a great idea would have been calling it the Call to Duty. Yeah,
Oh,
good card.
I didn't name it. I don't make
Yeah,
these things
I'll.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you do not. That's correct. So,
And then my final one, just to throw it in there before
yeah.
you finish off. Mine is the OnlyFans breath mints.
OnlyFans breath mints. That's
OnlyFans
crazy
breath
because
mints.
OnlyFans is that isn't that adult?
I mean, yeah, but it's like they're also
Okay.
gamers. OnlyFans mostly are gamers too.
Okay.
The flavors are different guys who subscribe to OnlyFans.
Oh
So
wow. So this is
the one flavor is named Guy with No Job.
oh
Another one is Guy with Four Kids who subscribes with a separate
oh
credit card.
yeah, yeah, that sounds cool.
The other one
And
is
it
Guy.
tastes like him.
Well, I'll get to the flavor. I'll get to the
Oh,
taste.
sorry. Oh,
And then the third flavor is Guy who thinks he has a chance. So there's only one flavor. It's all flavors taste like nervous sweat.
nervous sweat. Wow, that's
Nervous sweat.
fascinating. Yeah,
So it's a breath mint, but it tastes sweaty.
that's good. That's
All
what
the
I
breath
would
mint
want.
parts are sweaty, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's really tiny. OnlyFans breath mints.
Who in the target audience is just whoever wants to taste that?
Um, so I guess it wouldn't be for the guys that subscribe.
No. Or the women they're pining over?
Just yeah, like don't haven't you ever thought about a culture and you're like, I want to experience what that's like?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think of when I think of that. So yeah, that's
Okay.
it's unique. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
I like that.
You got one more for
Um,
me?
yeah, I'll bust through a few here. The Palestine controller. We don't get into
Palestine
politics.
controller.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got the Palestine flag on it, but it's missing some parts. Like apparently it's been like cut off or like blown apart, the entire controller. I'm not sure. There's no price and there's trouble getting supplies right now.
Okay.
It's like
So
supply lines have been just shot to shit right now. So we're
interesting.
working on that. Another one is going to be gamer style stuff. You touched on it before. This one's like a gamer duct tape, gamer zip ties for cable management, and a gamer van. It's got no windows, so it won't glare when you're
Oh,
working on your
gamers hate
games.
Claire.
Gamers hate
Streamers hate
glare.
Claire. Yeah.
So you get your gamer van with your gamer duct tape and your gamer zip ties, and you're cruising around like you're having the time of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, that one was like Crosby Tech Technology. Let's
Crosby?
see. Yeah,
Not Cosby. Crosby?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, do you think he's behind that? I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
so.
He
You
might
think
have
they would
added
just
an
add a letter?
add a
Okay.
letter. Like you can get away with anything if you add a letter.
You think he would add an R to anything? Would he R anything?
I don't know anymore. He's from
Hmm.
Philly, so I won't put it past
Anyway,
him.
the other one here is a drone. It's the Ruckle. It just flies around the entire country, place to place. You can talk to it, but it'll get further and further away. $99. It's from the Lindsay Group,
Okay.
a corporation, I guess. It doesn't sound like fun, but you keep talking to it, so it's fine, and it'll fly around.
Okay.
Another fascinating one here was the Gears of War themed toenail trimmer. It's
Oh.
the Phoenix trimmer, and parents are just giving it to kids. It makes the chainsaw revving noise, and it screams like the locust when you're cutting them in half. But
Oh,
they're
wow.
hoping to get kids to just please any kind of body maintenance. It says here, just any kind.
Any kind of body maintenance.
Yeah, they want these kids to use deodorant,
Please
breath
do. I mean,
mints,
gamers,
anything.
I think that's the one thing gamers fear.
Yeah.
So is that all you got?
Yeah, there's one or two more I've decided not to read because I
Okay.
think like that's maybe next year or something like
Yeah, I
that.
mean, I
So,
had one, but they didn't
oh,
send me. I got an email asking to promote this thing called the butt cheek keyboard,
but she keyboard?
but they didn't
I
give me any
heard
information. They just said, "Hey, can you talk about it?" And I said, "Hey, what does it do? What does it look like?" And they wouldn't. They just blocked me after I
they
asked that.
blocked you. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So anyway, maybe
Whatever.
next year I'll be able to talk about the butt cheek keyboard.
Wasn't there a flashlight shaped like someone?
I think there's a flashlight shaped like my brother for
I
some
think I
reason.
heard that. I don't know why. We
But
won't even
anyway,
say which one. There's a
that's
lot
all
of
our
gifts.
gifts for this year that we can legally talk about.
That's we can't give them everything because as our lawyer said before, people go out and buy every single gift that's on this guide.
Every time we come with a holiday gift card, our lawyer says stop.
Different people we don't even know say stop.
Yeah, yeah. So thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
This is our holiday gift card of 2024. We do this every year, and we hope to do the same thing next year. So thanks for tuning in to our holiday episode. Happy holidays. I don't know what are the other things.
Ho ho ho.
Ho
Get
ho
your hose.
ho.
Yeah, that's correct.
If you know any ho ho hos, let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, spray yourself with a whole bunch of colognes that make you look
Yeah.
like you fit in.
And if you don't get any
Wear
girls, try one of
watches.
these breath mints from the OnlyFans
Try a watch that makes it seem like you're gonna have a girlfriend or you're gonna have a real social life.
or whatever. Yeah, whatever we said earlier.
Play a Jesus game about weed.
Yeah.
Like, come on, just try all these
Hey, just
things.
buy all these gifts, and we will see you soon. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I don't want to say game over because it's a holiday one. What do I say?
You can say that, I think, but let's first real quick. If you buy any of these, type into the
Oh
coupon
yeah,
code or whatever so we can get some credit. We hate to do that, but gamers suck.
yeah. Gamers suck 6 9.
6969.
Yeah, it's a long code.
Just do it.
Just do it. All right, we'll see you soon,
Thanks,
folks.
guys.
All right, see you later.
Game over, guys.
Yeah.
Merry
Oh, he
Christmas.
said it. He
I
fucking
said it. I
said
always
it.
say it. Game over, guys. Merry Christmas. Fuck.
Fuck.